welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
Another big season last year when he threw for over 4,500 yards for the third time in his career. He's a big-time performer, but right now, all he's thinking about is having much more success come playoff time.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now Prescott. That is caught. There's Ryan Floyd. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. Here comes the Giants offense with their second-year QB leading the way. Now his first full season at the helm, Jackson Dart.
Once he hit the field his rookie season, he brought some true excitement to his team and to his fan base. I love his aggressiveness, but has to learn to protect himself. But this guy, he goes all out on every possession.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Second.
Now Dart. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on a sack.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first sack of the season. Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
In motion, Slayton. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
That's complete to Slayton. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his Dart. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And he'll take it just outside the 40. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys set to get back to work. There's a look at Clayton Adams, their offensive coordinator. He is as intense and as focused as you'll find in this business, and all eyes, including his, are on what is to come in this next possession. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Play action now. Prescott under pressure, and down he goes. Abdul Carter. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Prescott. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st. Throwing. Prescott. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on toward the Cowboys field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
The Giants going back to work as you get a look at their offensive coordinator, Matt Nagy. These guys trail here in this first half, and now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Scatteroo to start the drive. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4. Dart going to give to Scatteroo. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st down, here's Scatteroo. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Set. Bring it to the set.
They go play action with Dart. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw now, Dart. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
To the air again with Winston. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Gano's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. Doesn't force the field goal.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's a really nice play. We're able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. They'll swing this out to Blue. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 3rd and 4 now. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3.
So all field goals so far, 6-3 our score as the kick is away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And New York set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Play fake. Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
At the 28-yard line.
An inside run with Scatteroo. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Here's Jordan Stout now.
Formation for the Giants.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's taken to the 26. A good return there, 17 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3.
Not one that I've ever met.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The pitch to Blue. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
To throw is Prescott. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
At the 11-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
C.D. Lamb. Touchdown.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from C.D. Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And he's all the way up across the 30 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Give up the middle, Scattaboo. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And as we take a peek here at how their last handful of drives have gone, a touchdown their last time out, and now they'll try to tack another one on here. 1st and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And this one's incomplete.
Prescott's pass intended for Jake Ferguson. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Prescott.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They go with Blue between the tackles. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Now Prescott.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They have to be a little bit frustrated because this defense is doing almost enough, but not quite enough to get off the field. They force back-to-back 3rd down situations to start the drive, but can't come up with the key play defensively to finish things off.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Prescott off play action.
That's caught by Flanoy.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He'll buy some time right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Prescott able to use those legs of his to pick up the 1st.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
Prescott to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Out of the gun, they run with blue. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the one. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
Brandon, 3rd and goal from the 1, and they go quarterback sneak, and they expected a surge up front. The surge came from the defense.
Yeah, it looked like there was no surprise defensively. They were ready.
Yeah, totally stacked it up, unable to get it on 3rd down.
They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Jameis is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety.
Result of the play is a safety.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. This is taken at the 18. As the visitors head back out, we take a look at the defensive coordinator for the home team. His guys trail here in this first half, so he and the rest of the staff will be looking for ways to keep this deficit right where it is. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They begin with a run by Davis. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And here's Davis to run again on 2nd. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Prescott now. Over the middle, there's Flanoy. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle to Davis. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
CD Lamb's ability to adapt to any situation he encounters downfield, finds his way open, and even when he's not, knows how to compete for the ball in the air. Last season is 5th straight over 1,000 yards.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
14-yard line.
Now Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Getting this ball out wide for Davis.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground now with Davis. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. And things already were problematic for them. Then you add in the safety, followed by the field goal. Yes, all things considered, not the worst possible outcome, but they've got work to do here as they come up 1st and 10.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
And Williams now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And that is on 4th down. The punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal added on. Should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be